Good morning, friends. My name is Miss Bridget and welcome to Preschool Storytime right here on the Sewickley Public Library YouTube channel. Now, before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about what's happening on this channel all week long. On Tuesdays, we have Babies and Books. On Wednesdays, we have Stories for 2s and 3s. On Thursdays, we have Preschool Storytime with me, and on Fridays you're at Family Storytime, and you can find all those videos at 9:30 a.m. Let's warm our hands up to sing our hello song. Today we're singing Hello Friends. Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. Speed it up. One more time. Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Well, now that I've said hello to you and you've said hello to me, how about we get started with a pirate story this week? Our first book this week is Ned the Knitting Pirate. I would like to thank Roaring Brook Press for their permission to read it to you today. And this book is by Diana Murray. Ned the Knitting Pirate. Here we go. There is Ned and all his wool and all his friends and his knitting. Oh, and there's a mermaid. Listen to the legend of the crew that sailed the deep. Aboard a tattered pirate ship they called the Rusty Heap. The pirates were a rugged lot, as fierce as they were strong. As they swabbed the deck one day, they sang a pirate's song. We're pirates out sailing the sea, so scruffy and scrappy and happy are we. We're tougher than gristle and barnacle grit. We heave and we hoe and we swash and we knit. Do pirates knit? I don't know about that. The whole crew turned and stared at Ned. The ship was deadly quiet. Yar, said Ned, I likes to knit. You might too if you try it. The captain stomped his wooden leg. I won't be hearing that. A scurvy pirate doesn't knit nor wear a fuzzy hat. They sailed to an island where the crew began to dig. And they found a treasure chest. They sang and danced a jig. Oh, we're pirates out sailing the sea. We do what we likes and we likes to be free. We ain't scared of nothing, not one little bit. We heave and we hoe and we dig and we knit. Ned? The crew were all in stitches, but the captain's nerves were frayed. Yar, said Ned, I likes to knit this happy custom made. The captain shook his golden hook. I won't be hearing that. A scurvy pirate doesn't knit nor wear a fuzzy hat. The pirates brought the chests aboard and counted each doubloon and cooked a batch of squid ink soup and sang another tune. We're pirates out sailing the sea, as scary and hairy as anyone could be. We're grouchy and slouchy, we don't ever quit. We slurp and we burp and we gulp and we knit. Ned? The captain got so mad, he turned red as lobster stew. Yar, said Ned, I likes to knit, that be what I do. The captain stomped and shook his hook. I'll not have knitting talk. You best not knit another stitch, or down the plank you'll walk. So Ned went sadly to his bunk and stowed his hat away. He packed his needles, balls of yarn, and skull trim applique. He folded up his blanket with a Jolly Roger crest and stashed it with his knitted scarves, his mittens, and the rest. That night, Ned heard a mighty splash, and a chill raced down his spine. The captain yelled, all hands on deck! Prepare for an attack! Just as Ned had feared it was a briny ocean beast who loved to snack on pirate ships, his favorite floating feast. His tentacles were thick with slime, his eyes a ghostly yellow, and cannonballs bounced off his sides as if they were made of jello. Uh-oh. The hungry beast ripped through the sail and gobbled down a chunk, while Ned raced back to his quarters and dragged up his knitting trunk. Oh, what will they do? The captain yelled, "Avast! There's no time for knitting, Ned!" But Ned pulled out a catapult. "I've got a plan," he said. Ned's blanket soared through the air and landed with a slap. The beast was oh so cozy, he could not resist a nap. He yawned a great big yawn, and swam back to his den. Another 100 years would pass before he'd wake again. The pirates danced about the ship and sang, "Yo-ho, hooray! 3 cheers for Ned, the knitting pirate, hero of the day." And how'd the pirates fix that sail? Well, knit 1, purl 2, repeat. The pirates knitted together till the new sail was complete. The crew aboard the rusty heap went on about their duties while wearing fuzzy hats and scarves and knitted pirate booties. But they were still a rugged lot, as fierce as they were strong, and every time they swabbed the deck, they sang a pirate song. We're pirates out sailing the sea. We do what we likes and we likes to be free. We're tougher than gristle and barnacle grit. We heave and we hoe and we swab and we knit. And that's the end of Ned the Knitting Pirate. All right, my friends, let's all stand up for zoom, zoom, zoom. Here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll get there very soon. Now we climb. If you want to take a trip, climb inside my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll get there very soon. Get down from 5, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! All right, let's warm our hands up. Let's warm our bodies up to go again. Super duper fast. Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll get there very soon. If you want to take a trip, climb inside my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll get there very soon. All right, get down way low from 10. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! That was excellent. Now we know the next part. Here we go. Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Everybody have a seat on the rug. Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Everybody have a seat on the rug. Not on the ceiling, not on a bug. Everybody have a seat on the rug. Not on the ceiling, not on a bug. Everybody have a seat on the rug. Are we all ready for our next story? Okay. Our next story is Archie and the Pirates, and I would like to thank HarperCollins for their permission to read it to you today. Now, this book is by Mark Rosenthal, Archie and the Pirates. Here we go. After a night of dreaming and drifting and floating, uh-oh. Archie wakes to find himself on a strange beach. He doesn't know where he is, and he is starting to get hungry. Roar! But there's no time to worry because he hears a scary sound. Archie, being very agile, quickly runs to the top of a nearby tree just in time. A dangerous-looking tiger has come searching for a meal, but she does not see him. When he is sure it is safe, Archie climbs down the tree with some coconuts for breakfast. He loves coconuts. Next, Archie sets out to build a house. Fortunately, he has many things he can use on the beach, like a hammer, driftwood, strong vines, thorns for nails, and a saw. The coconut grove is the perfect place. He is a hard worker. First, he puts down the floor. For walls, Archie uses palm leaves because they let in a bit of the breeze. He builds a comfortable bed, which is also a breakfast table. Archie finishes just in time. An inquisitive ibis named Charlie has been waiting, watching his progress. She stops in and says, "Hello." Charlie keeps Archie company while he sits on his new porch. Archie loves games, so he makes a checkerboard and teaches Clarice how to play. Later, Clarice teaches Archie to fish. "How peaceful," says Archie. One morning while collecting driftwood, Archie does not notice the tiger right behind him. There is no escape. He bravely prepares to meet his end. The tiger regards Archie for quite some time and then, she gives him a big wet tiger kiss. She thinks Archie is very brave and his sweater reminds her of her cubs. The tiger, Beatrice, has been very lonely since her cubs grew up and moved away, and she's glad to have a new friend. They decide to have a party to celebrate their new friendship. Clarice helps with the decorations. Archie cooks his specialty fish and coconut soup, and they have a wonderful meal of fried bananas for dessert. "My favorite," says Beatrice. After dinner, there are rides and entertainment, and Archie plays his flute and Clarice sings. She has a beautiful voice. That night, Archie crawls into bed and drifts off to sleep. It has been a perfect day. In the morning, Archie is jolted awake by terrible news. Rough and smelly pirates have landed on the island and captured Beatrice. "Har," the pirates say as they taunt her. What to do? It seems hopeless. What can they do? "We must remain calm," says Clarice. Good advice. Archie pulls himself together, and soon they have come up with a plan. It involves catapults, which Archie has designed. By noon, they have built 2 of them. Hidden near the pirates' camp, Clarice and her bird friends fill them with slimy, rotten fruit. Ew. Then Archie paints a fierce monkey face on all his coconuts, and they finish as night falls, just in time. At the pirate camp, Captain Pequod has set his first mate Lafarge to keep watch while they go to sleep. Partially because he likes saying the name Lafarge, but mostly because Lafarge has trouble sleeping. Clarice and Archie wait. Now Clarice sings her most soothing lullaby, so sweetly and softly that even first mate Lafarge falls fast asleep. "Shh," says Beatrice. They put the coconut heads up all over camp, and by morning, all is ready as the pirates wake up and see the tiger has escaped, and the note in her place. "Dear pirates, you are surrounded. Run for your lives. Goodbye. Sincerely, Archie." When Archie gives the signal, the catapults are released. Tons of rotten, smelly, slimy mangoes, kiwis, papayas, and bananas rain down on the confused pirates. Everywhere they look, they see fierce monkey faces. "Shiver me timbers," cries the captain. Beatrice roars her scariest roar, and it's too much for them. They flee, never to return, carrying first mate Lafarge, who is fast asleep. All the island creatures join the furry friends in a tremendous cheer. Hooray! Archie climbs to the top of a tall tree. "Thank you, my new friends," he says. "We made a good team. Why don't we become neighbors? We can help one another build houses in this beautiful spot." Everyone thinks that is a fine idea. And it was. Look at their little town. Wow. And that is the end of Archie and the Pirates. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me today at Preschool Storytime. Let's warm our hands up for our goodbye song. Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. All right, my friends, I'll see you all right here next week for Preschool Storytime. I hope you have an excellent day, an excellent week. See you later. Bye-bye.